I'm reviewing a bunch of Star Wars games, rating them 1 out of 10, and ranking them on a tier list, and today, we're talking Dark Forces. Originally released on DOS in 1995 and on PlayStation in 1996, Star Wars Dark Forces is a first-person shooter set during the events of the original trilogy. It follows mercenary Kyle Katarn, who is hired by the Rebel Alliance to investigate the Dark Trooper Project, an Imperial plan to create highly advanced battle droids and mechs to take out the Rebels. I played Dark Forces through the absolutely phenomenal 2024 remaster done by Night Dive Studios, the undisputed GOATs of FPS re-releases, and while this game is often written off as another Doom clone from a bygone era, I think describing the game as simply a clone does a massive disservice to it and its incredibly impressive engine, aptly titled the Jedi Engine. Dark Forces stands out as a Star Wars game, with there being no lightsabers, no force powers, no Jedi shenanigans, and no pilotable starfighters, making for a raw, blaster-centric FPS that is really unique both for its time and even today. The game is absolutely full of style, carrying itself mostly on immaculate vibes, with the cheesy although very charming cutscenes and voice acting, the MIDI mixes of the original trilogy soundtracks, and the beautiful sprite work. The base gameplay is a blast, with every weapon feeling satisfying and fun, with that concussion rifle being straight up sexy. Also, as everyone's favorite droid lover, I have nothing but good things to say about all three versions of the Dark Troopers seen in the game. They're cool as hell, they're imposing, they're freaky, and they were so cool that they showed back up in Season 2 of The Mandalorian, which is awesome. Unfortunately, that's about where the praise ends from me, as this game is heavily held back by its clunky and confusing level design. Almost every mission feels like a maze, the puzzles are either way too easy or way too confusing, and there's no balance between them, and overall, the game is just kinda clunky to get through outside of the base combat. A majority of the missions in the game feel completely maze-like, and even some of the enemy placement can be really erratic and just not fun to deal with. While this game is very, very cool, impressive for its time, unique, and seriously memorable, the level design does hold it back from really being something I can recommend on a broad scale. Should you give Dark Forces a shot? If you can handle the less than stellar level design and just want a cool 90s shooter with blasters and stormtroopers, absolutely. If you want to play something with really good level design and consistent gameplay that really holds up, you should probably skip this one. I'm giving Dark Forces a 6.5 out of 10, placing it cleanly in C tier. See you next time where we'll be talking about this game's sequel, Jedi Knight.